Bueno, hola y bienvenidos. Hoy quiero presentar un nuevo juego que es Quantum. Es un juego de estrategia plataformas con frases divertidas y demás, o sea que es un juego que está muy gracioso. Si perderá tu partida, sí, vale, no me importa.
Once upon a time. That's how these things usually start, yes? A sister took pity on her brilliant, prolific, and incredible brother. She had somehow gotten it in her head that he might be lonely, or at least that's what she claims. And so, on a perfectly productive Friday afternoon, the sister picked up her son from the Elwood Academy for Boys and dropped the aggravating child off on the brother's doorstep. Now the boy, had visited Quadrangle Manor on a few occasions. Each time was complete with a grand entrance from the brother, who was in fact a professor and inventor with a profound and soaring intellect. With each visit, the inventions he exhibited became more slick and cutting edge. The boy eagerly awaited the revealing of the professor's latest contrivance, but this, the most captivating of visits, started a bit differently. Well, let's see here. If I configure the transdimensional velocity...
No, vamos. A mirar para los lados. Hombre, ya mira a todos lados.
You're here? I have the most incredible invention to show you this visit. Unfortunately, I'm a bit indisposed at the moment.
Eso no suena nada de impuesto, pero bueno.
If you take your luggage into the foyer, I will join you as soon as I can.
Vámonos.
Oh, you confounded machine. What was that?
¿Para qué? ¿Necesito peso?
Oh, good. There should be a safety release for the door up there somewhere. Now, where on earth did I put that?
Ya lo he visto. Pues eso soy demasiado largo.
Wait a minute.
Ajá.
Something isn't quite right here. Oh, no. Ah!
¿Qué mierda se ha pasado? Las flotan.
Wait, what just happened? I'm not entirely sure where I am right now. The security uplink on my watch still seems to work, so I can see you and... Hello? You can hear me, right? Jump around a bit if you can. Ah! It seems as if I can still tap into the intercom system. Well, I most certainly can do better than this. Testing.
There. Ha! Much better.
Ay, hay luz.
What in the world are you doing here? Were you supposed to be here today? No matter. Well, judging from the current underwhelming amount of light in this room, we're still on backup power. My head is killing me. It seems as though I now possess a rather large epidural hematoma. A bump on the head. Do me and yourself a favor and head to the front hall. There's a way to restart the power grid. Last I remember, I was in the new technology sector, and then... I don't know. If you head over to my office over on the left, you should be able to restart the manor's power grid.
A la izquierda. O sea, por aquí. Esto es la office. Busca tubos planos. Eso no es lo que yo quería. Ya está para seleccionar nivel. Esto no es.
Throw that switch there. It should be the one. Well, that wasn't as effective as I'd hoped. You'll have to reactivate the generators in each sector in order to lift the current lockdown. Just take the glove in the box with you. I wish you could see my facial expression right now, as I am not pleased. What you are holding is an early prototype of the interdimensional shift device, or IDS device for short. It's one piece of my latest invention that should come in handy. Get it? You know, because it's a glove.
Jos,
If you
malo,
can access the generator
malo.
at the back of each wing, we might be able to lift the lockdown on the rest of the house. It seems as if the breaker did unlock the blue wing. Well, I suppose you should start there first.
Botón azul. Esto. Tengo que ir por aquí, vamos. Ah, pues no. ¿Tú estás abierto? Sí.
There's something I must tell you. My latest invention has required me to make a few adjustments to the house since the last time you barged in. I mean, visited.
Vale, deja de saltar por tonto. Tío palancas.
Now, one of the topics that our family has been studying for
Tropezo.
several generations are rifts existing between various dimensions. I've been able to develop a power source that will channel enough energy into one of these dimensional rifts that it can be widened enough to travel through.
Ajá. Yuhu, gamberismo. ¿Esto por qué no te has roto? Estás para otro igual. Ah, vamos a ver eso. Qué bueno. Golazo. Perfecto.
The glove controls the power source, which allows you to travel to whichever dimension has rifts in the area.
Vale.
You won't have
Viaja
control
entre
over the
dimensiones,
ability to
muy bien.
switch dimensions yet. Just be patient. This door is using one of my inventions, the repetitive, periodic, articulating Gruidae.
Que ahora es un
Or
puto pájaro
a
de agua.
drinking bird, except
Sí.
it's far more advanced.
Tengo uno de estos. Ah. Yo también tengo un Drinking Bear. Lo compré porque salía en los Simpsons. Me llevo el pájaro. Ah, vale, hay que ponerlo ahí. Dios, qué automático.
Well, because your glove is an early prototype,
Qué
it has
cabrón.
a few limitations in terms of dimension accessibility and the distance it can be from a receptacle in order to function. You'll see what I mean.
Es un gato
eventually.
gentleman. Gato gentleman. Pero, ¿qué cara de gato es ese? Está así, tío, sí. Está deforme el cabrón. Pues está más. Así, gato turbio. Sí, joder. Pero el gato gentleman molaba, joder. Es un gato gentleman.
This is such an early experiment with dimensional shifting, so I decided to have it triggered remotely with the drinking bird. Instead of operating a door, the bird will trigger a dimensional shift. There's an IDS battery in the machine that will power the dimensions, which in this case is Fluffy Dimension. In addition to Fluffy being embarrassingly adorable, it's also rather useful, because everything is 10 times lighter
Dios,
than
qué
normal.
coño. Ese detalle no me da cuenta. La densidad ligera es un puto pollo. Vale, sí, ¿y ahora qué? Vale. Fácil y sencillo.
Though that looks like a regular scale, it is in fact a portable kinetic mass to electricity converter.
Fácil y sencillo, solo que... ¿Qué es esto?
There's that lovely bird again. Sometimes
pájaro.
I call him Desmond.
¿Desmond?
Something to note. Since you're holding a version of the IDS device, you, in fact, are not the you in an alternate dimension. Let me try that again. You remain constant, so no matter the dimension, your mass, shape, speed, and trying personality remain the same.
Vale, ahora necesito tiempo lento. Creo que estaba aquí. Pero así no. Perfecto. Yeah.
You should throw that IDS battery into the receptacle mounted on the wall.
Vaya, joder. Sí, eso es salida de vídeo, ¿qué más da? Así, joder.
That receptacle will distribute the power source around the room, allowing you to now use your IDS device to switch dimensions at your leisure.
Ah, bien, por fin podemos cambiarlas con él. Entonces esto lo hago más tocho. Ah, vale.
As I mentioned, dimensional rifts in the manor are magnified by the stabilizing energy from the IDS receptacle and batteries. This is what enables you to slip between dimensions when you're wearing the IDS glove. Ah, that's Dolly. Dynamic Object Linear Ligation Interface. To you, a cloning device. I like my house just so. So I decided to add functionality to her to keep everything consistent. I'll need to tune that later.
Vale, está claro. Mierda, no. No puedo, solo puedo pasar aquí. Vale, necesito una célula de estas de energía, chetas. ¿Dónde estás? Aquí estás.
Ah, that's my favorite chair. Oh, and these are my own particular hybrid beams of carbon dioxide and neodymium dope yttrium aluminum garnet lasers using an alternating ray configuration. Gives them an extra kick.
¿Y el bicho? Vale, veo lo que hay que hacer. Tú, golazo. Mierda. Vamos a ver a esto. Creo que hay que tirar un poco más arriba. No. ¿Golazo? Creo que sí. Perfecto.
Unfortunately, the breaking of this glass is a necessary evil. Don't take that as permission to do it elsewhere.
Huh. Chúpate esa. Así no se cae cristal. Ah, no. Si hay que tirarlo. Pero habrá que colocar la caja en su sitio. Vale, ¿y ahora qué? Vamos, mesa. Ah, mierda, se cierra esa puerta. Buah, está claro. Mierda, si no.
Oh, that creature there is an interdimensional kinetic entity.
Eek.
Or type.
Ahí va. Se peor que Sergio Ramos tirando penaltis. Ups. Es como era peor que Sergio Ramos tirando penaltis. Madre mía. sí, sí. Puntería la justa. A ver, ahora sí. No jodas, otra vez. Esta vez ha sido bien a la primera. Vale. Lámparas. Ay, mierda, no tengo la E. Lástima que voy a probar a tirar con una E.
Stop for a minute and take a look at the painting. The machine I referred to as Dolly started out as a simple metal forge that had been in the family since medieval times. The original quadrangle suit of armor was actually constructed in this very forge. My great-grandfather modified the old forge so that if it had enough raw resources, it could craft steel objects autonomously. This predecessor to Dolly supplied all the materials needed to build the Underground Railroad. This machine single-handedly won the Civil War. Not really. I made my own modifications to my great-grandfather's designs. The current Dolly specifications do not require any raw materials. For example, Dolly converts energy from the radioactive science juice directly into matter. I never did sort out why she makes so many copies of things. Oh well, you can never have too many safes, or chairs, or coffee tables.
Así ahora duplicar masas y sillas. Vale, con espaciador con un botón que
In case you're wondering,
mira, ahí está Ick.
fan. Please,
Adiós,
you don't need me
Ick.
to explain that to you.
Qué cabrón, mirad cómo va. Espérate, podemos joder a Ick. Ick, jódete. Cagüín. Ah, vale, está claro. Veamos a ver cómo tira, cómo rompe el cristalico. Ahí va, pues no lo rompe. Ah, vale, creo que ya sé cómo. Perfecto. Si quitas justo a tiempo pesa mucho más, entonces sí que se postea el cristal. Pero venga, ahora que venga todo lo demás. Llega aquí, ¿no? Sí.
Ah, that's where that got to. That is a botched experiment of mine called the awkward noise generator. There's got to be more around here somewhere.
Ah, lo cojo.
Standard issue conveyor belt.
Oye, por eso hay tantas
Sometimes
cagafuertes.
laziness should be indulged.
Nah. Digo, a ver si lo puedes desviar o algo, pero... Vale, he activado eso. Necesito una caja fuerte para ir encima. Técnicamente, si esto pesa menos, debería ir más rápido. Ah, no, pero la cinta va a la misma velocidad, joder. Bueno, pues llegando va a saltar. Ah, venga. Habéis puesto demasiado para noobs. Ese salto debería ser más rápido.
So, I haven't discussed my location a whole lot, but
Yeah.
it seems as if I'm in some sort of limbo.
Escaleras de estas.
I think I may explore a bit and see what turns up.
Ya, yo no bajo con más personas normales y bajo tirando, coño. No me hago daño, así que... ¿Dónde nos lleva el viento? Vale, creo que misma solución que antes.
You, sir,
Perfecto.
are a degenerate.
Ah, mira. ¿Y yo no puedo volar? No, pero puedo hacer esto. Vamos, caja, vuela. Pues vamos para adelante. Vale, sí. Es que te coloca como un puente. ¿Qué coño es esto? Bien, 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 bien. Coño, se están colocando como escaleras. Pues sí, es verdad. No. Aquí. Un poco más arriba. Bueno, vamos a ver. Sí, era de escaleras. Bien, vamos a poder probarlo. ¿Se rompe? No se rompe. Vaya mierda. Solo tengo una idea entonces. ¡Yuhu! A ver las fotos que han cambiado. Ja, abuela afro. Y el doctor con un traje de conejito. Eso está gracioso el detalle de que cambien.
This room often gets rather sweltering in the summertime. Air circulation.
Vaya, sé lo que hay que hacer. Vámonos. El detalle de los cuadros mola huevo, hay que mirarlos todos los que se puedan con AE. Necesito como puente, pero a ver, si los lanzo lentos, flotarán. Ahí sí, flotan. Ah, no, mira, flotan no. Directamente vienen para acá. Hostia, qué mal colocados están.
The physicality of that still completely baffles me.
Hostias, eso no lo llego ni de coña. ¿Y si dejo que caigan un poco? Eso es. A ver, un cuadro mierda, no tengo like.
This is one of the animals that Dolly cloned to rather, well, intriguing results.
Pero chicha.
Thus was produced the world's first and only fully elastic dog. I named her Angstrom. You know, come to think of it, it reminds me of this toy from the 80s. Stretch.
Blinky o algo así, sí. Que se refiere a Toy Story, que había un perro con un muelle, ¿eh? Justo, claro. Bueno, no sé si se llama Blinky o algo por el estilo, pero sí. Está claro que se refiere a ese perro.